Angry Conservative rated the stream.
What? On Rumble?
Yeah.
What? Let's go. What's up, guys?
Shout out to the Angry Conservative.
Nice. We're out here making pots. Right now we're working on a 5.5 inch tabletop planter with attached base plate. Go ahead and open this up.
Big shout out. I know Angry Conservative is a subscriber to the Rumble channel.
Oh, let's go.
They got W Daisy Girl in here.
Daisy girl. Nice. Alright, we're gonna open this up all the way over.
Hey, let's freaking go. Daisy Girl said, "Oh, my love, my darling."
Let's go. Daisy, you rock. You're gonna be our first ghost reference of the stream. Congratulations. The trophy is yours.
And that's a bingo square as well.
Nice.
Ghost reference for W Daisy Girl.
Alright. 5.5 inches. Let's go ahead and push our walls back in. Make sure we compress our lip. And let's get a nice big pull up to the center. Nice. Compress. Let's do that again. Grab all
Richard did say, Jess is the bug mill.
We both are. We were wedging our butts out for like an hour and a half before the stream. It's wild.
Yeah. Want to get some more space?
Yeah.
We'll start looking for pug mills on Facebook Marketplace or something.
Yeah. Pug mills are ridiculously expensive. But yeah, Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of Facebook groups too for the used pottery equipment. Hopefully we can find something cool.
Anyone?
Has any leads?
Has any leads?
We know JM Clay told us once that she got her kiln from a liquidation online through GovDeals, like .com or .org. And it was like a school that was near her in Naples, Florida, selling their art supplies, which is sad, but she was able to get a discounted kiln. So that's always something that we can look at too.
The very first chat in the vertical stream on YouTube,
Yes.
Jasmine said, "Where is Patrick Swayze?"
Jasmine! What the heck? You're gonna be ghost reference number 2 of the stream.
That's the very
What?
first comment besides Leah.
That's crazy. It's gonna be a good day, huh? It's gonna be a real good day.
An American Fight 1776 on Rumble.
Oh, nice.
That AC sent me.
Let's go.
Here we go. I got 13 people watching on Rumble.
Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Hopefully you like the show.
Big shout out to Angry Conservative.
That's awesome. Love to grow our Rumble fam. We're on Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube.
Say hi, little guy.
Oh. Risha said, I gotta get a pug mill. These old hands have seen some injuries over the years. Wedging really starts to make it ache. Broken thumbs didn't help. Oh my gosh. Broken thumbs? Yeah, man, especially if you've got injuries. That's not nice at all. Richo has definitely been blessed with a bunch of stuff, so I see a pug mill in your future.
Sammy also did say Nick is Patrick Swayze in Ghost.
Nick is Patrick Swayze. Looks just like him. Alright. Make this a nice straight line. That looks pretty good. Now we're gonna pull up our attached base plate. Nice compression right here in the well area. Come right up underneath. Grab all this clay. Nice big pinch. Bring it straight up. Sick. That looks great. It's our first throw of the day.
Vinish said, what are you going to make out of it?
This guy is going to be a tabletop planter, so it'll get drainage holes right in the bottom, in between this first wall and the inside. The water will drain out into the well area, so you can put all your plants you could ever want in there. Nice compression right here. Get rid of all that slurry, and then we're going to put a little spiral in the center. I want to get out any resting water that's down here with a sponge. And we're 5.5 tall and 5.5 wide. We've hit our mark, which is really good. Let's open that up. Take a little bit of that extra clay off. Successfully made our first piece of the day. There you go.
Ashley in the chat.
Ashley! There we go.
Oh, it was Venetia.
Venetia.
So satisfying.
Let's go. Thank you.
I just said about to start driving, came through to say hi, see you later, stay safe, everybody.
You too. Stay safe driving. Thanks for saying hi. There's guys going down here. Nice. Alright, let's make the same planter, just a little bit smaller. It's going to be a 4-inch wide planter. We have, I think, 4 of them? Yeah, 4 of them to make.
AC said, how long have you been live streaming?
Well, today we just kind of started, but how long have we been live streaming? Like 3 years?
I think we started at the end of 2024.
Yeah.
We really kind of got our schedule last year, so 2025 was the first year of consistent streaming.
Smash. Alright. First thing we do is center all of our clay on the wheel. So we push all this clay in, coning it up to the top. Getting it all in the middle, symmetrical. And press it back down. Perfect. I'm going to make it a little more flat and wide, something like this. That's better. Now we're going to push a little bit of clay down off to the side for that attached base plate again. And we do need 4 inches on our calibers here so we get the right diameter and height. So our clay shrinks 11%. We do use a shrinkage ruler. All clay shrinks when you fire. It just depends on how much. So let's get our measurements so that when this is totally fired, it's actually 4 inches. It's one way we keep everything consistent. We also weigh out all this clay. So this is 2 pounds, 6 ounces of clay. It's always the same for this size and this form. Let's push a little bit of clay off. Straight down. Get about a 1/4 inch in the bottom. Start opening this up slowly.
Alicia said, so like, you bake the stuff too?
We do. So it goes in an oven called a kiln. It's a large round device would say oven is the best way to describe it, but it gets to 2,232 degrees. That's our max temperature for our kiln. Everything gets glazed with a ceramic colored glaze that we make from scratch as well. And then with that glaze on, it becomes food safe, dishwasher, microwave safe, but of course these planters just will end up being functional, how we want them to be functional.
Shout out to W, Daisy Girl, showing some love on the YouTube as well.
Oh, let's go! On YouTube we do have 2 streams. So we have the vertical stream, which is just off the phone, and then we have the stream that goes out to Rumble and Twitch and YouTube. That's our horizontal, it's our full episode with the nice cameras and microphones.
Felipe Garvey in the chat.
Felipe.
It's a cuckoo, they built a key.
Cuckoo! Merci. Nick. Already? Alright. Tool drop. Not cool. I literally just like punched that off too. Did anybody see that?
Fortunately, drop tool is not on the go.
That's alright. Alright, 4 inches back on the measurement here. So we want it to be 4 inches high as well.
As I did say, sorry if I'm not quite as active in the chat today. I'm planting peppers, tomato, and squash for our work garden.
Oh, that's awesome.
I built and prepped a raised bed for planting yesterday. I'm planting in pod planters until we're ready to go outside when nighttime temperatures are a little higher.
Oh, that's cool. So I like found this new, I mean I didn't find it, it discovered me I guess, this method of planting seeds called snail wraps. And instead of like putting your seed into individual pods, you take like a long sheet of literally anything you have, like any plastic, anything. So it's like a reuse, recycle thing. Put down a layer of soil, roll it up into like a burrito, but they call it a snail, right? And then you put the seeds on the top, and then the roots grow down, and it looks so cool. And I want to do that. It looks extremely effective. Anyone out there ever see that before?
Ganesha did say, gotta say, this is a lot of talent I've seen on any stream today.
Oh, let's go. Thank you. Lots of practice for us, and been doing it for a long time. We appreciate you.
Ashley said, Jess, is Patrick Swayze behind you? Said, yes, I finally watched the movie. It is very good. I remember it from back in the day.
Really?
I've seen it in over 20 years.
Wow. That's awesome.
So now it makes sense. The Pottery wheel, Demi Moore.
So funny. Yeah, I mean, we were at markets and stuff, and people would make jokes, and we never watched the movie. And then finally, we're like, okay, we gotta watch this. Here we are. Alright, 4 wide, perfect. 4 tall, perfect. Let's get our attached base plates pulled up. So, just nice compression right where our water well is going to be. And then we're just going to push up all this clay. And then give it a little pinch up towards the top. And press our rim. Nice and straight. Looks good. Now we're just going to compress a little extra in the center here and get rid of all that extra slurry. Nice spiral, and then you can see I flared that out too far, so we're just going to collar that back in. So collaring, we want 3 points of contact, going the front finger, our back thumb, and our right hand, starting at the bottom, just creating a small amount of pressure. Raising in unison, going all the way to the top. Do that a couple times until it's right where it needs to be. And then compress the rim again. Nice. Looks good. Wow, it's so soft, which is crazy. Just like the reclaim is nuts. Tammy said, Ashley, that is a great movie. I'm so happy that you watched it. Yeah. Bonsai said, interesting method. Maybe I'll try it sometime. It looked awesome. And I guess from what I saw, people were saying that the roots, you know, it pretty much takes up less space because it's all rolled together. The roots grow longer because the pod can be as long as you want it to be. I don't know. I'll try it out. Let me know if you do try it out. Alright, nice. Alright, number one of those done. Coming in for another one. Tammy said, I need to watch it again. Oh, you should. Movie night. We thought at one point that we would, I mean, this is just an idea, because when we were doing that, making pottery for the movie Ghost, like, maybe we could do commentary, like, podcast style. Do you remember thinking about that? And, like, streaming us watching the movie Ghost.
I'm also going to plant rosemary, dill, onions, and cilantro/coriander. So to mitigate insect pests and use coffee grounds to repel animals.
Ooh, nice. You have a garden at your house too? This is your work garden? Coned up, compressing down, and creating our little round shape, our mound. I'm gonna flatten it out a little bit. Keep that edge here, more of a mountain. I'm just gonna compress that down a little bit. All right. Push a little bit of clay here down and out for that attached base plate. We just gotta save that for later. Come into the middle, find the center, press straight down until you're about a 1/4 inch from the bottom. Slowly pull this towards ourselves. Nice. Compress the bottom, just running our fingers back and forth, pushing that clay back down onto the bed. We have 4, we're at 4 inches, perfect.
But I could say, and Russian mammoths around the outside of the garden bed to provide ample shade throughout the day in the desert heat.
I don't know what those are.
North Star Alpha in the vertical.
So, North Star.
Said the dark world's gonna get even darker soon.
Jeez.
Said something way more unhinged before that.
Oh, really?
Said, that's pretty dark, Marissa.
Oh
We do
no.
have a poll going on. What came first, chicken or the egg?
Oh, that's a good poll.
We basically run out of all poll ideas.
We need poll ideas, guys. Start throwing them our way.
No, we've done pretty much every single one we could do.
What, so no more polls?
I mean, I said, what came first, chicken or egg? North Star Alpha said the chicken and biscuit place invented the chicken.
Jeez. They are making fake meats now, which is terrifying.
They said, as Christians, we know the answer to the poll. All the answers.
all the answers. There you go, Leah.
On this side, I have a flower bed on either side of my porch. Only a few herbs and but lots of flowers. Right now, daffodils and Dutch Irish are blooming.
Ooh, I don't know what Dutch Irish are. I know daffodils. Daffodils are beautiful. I guess it is almost Easter. Daffodils is like such an Easter flower, huh?
What are those trees that are blooming right now?
Oh, they have these yellow trees out here. They're called I think they're called tubabuis. They're like yellow trumpet tababuia. That's what it is.
Super bright yellow tree.
Yeah, it's full of yellow trumpet flowers. It's like insane and only blooms. Sometimes you get 2 blooms a year, but man, it's like kind of like cherry blossoms. How beautiful they are. We have them short on the channel, right? Is it on the second channel?
It's on the other channel.
Alright.
I could say I've seen it too, but I've seen it in the growing community. For me, it wasn't an option, but the method is cool. When you open a snail and see their roots, it's a magical moment.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? I thought it was cool that you can like use anything that you have around you. Like you can use an old trash bag or plastic or anything to make that roll. And then you don't need like to store those square pods for seed starters.
Yeah, let's say, bonsai had a real deer problem last year. I was planning on planting mint and hanging planters all through my garden today to keep the deer away. Do you think that will work?
Oh.
Bonsai said, there are a number of natural repellents. Mint is a good one, as long as it doesn't drop seeds outside the pot. It'd be very hard to control in open areas. Yes, I always used to plant giant sunflowers.
That's so pretty. Number 2 out of 4. Nice. So it looks like 2 planters for frond were damaged.
Really?
Out of everything. 1 swamp and 1 sunrise.
2 out of 104 is not too bad. It's like fractionally less than 2%.
Yeah.
Did they send pictures?
No, it goes through the dispute in fair. So I think they do have to upload photos, but I've looked more into it on the fair account. Well, everything's insured. So if I think we have the option to like remake it or accept it as a loss. I think maybe they choose the if they want it remade or accept it as a loss. So look at it.
Let's see what sizes.
They were the large. Yeah.
Finish said, how do you even maintain that symmetry?
Lots of practice, definitely. You have to, the big thing with the basics, the fundamentals is triangulation. So if you're sitting on the wheel, you put your elbows like into your hips, and that's your stagnant triangle. But for us here, I really brace my forearms on the splash pan and use this as our triangulation. Also just going very slowly.
Got a nitro in the chat?
Nitro.
I said lavender, sages, and a few other aromatic plants are great for deterring, but not always preventing animals from the garden. They said, I'm also going to plant marigolds in my garden because I heard they repel deer. Any other thoughts?
Is there anything that deer really like that you could plant for them? You know, like if they're eating the thing that you plant for them and not the thing that you don't want them to eat?
Put like a fake deer out,
Oh my gosh.
or like scare them away, or like attract them.
They attract them. What's the scarecrow of deers?
A hunter.
Oh, Nick.
North Star Alpha said, I haven't done pottery since art class in middle school. It was fun.
Oh, it is fun. That's cool you got to try it out. You think you'll ever do it again? We're gonna make a bunch of different stuff today. Right now we're just gonna work through everything in sets. So we're gonna do these 4-inch planters. And then we have 2.5-inch planters. And then we got these 60 coffee makers. We've got some mugs. Got a big Stein to make. Forget what else. We got a bunch of stuff. Spoon rest.
Lewis said, are you standing or sitting?
Standing. Definitely like standing better than sitting for throwing. For me at least, it helps my back a lot.
As I said, I have a huge plastic pot of mint. Really enjoy it in tea. Also have Yalpan holly, which is the only plant which contains caffeine native to North America.
What? Dang.
That said, Jess, I understand your thought process, but it's really hard to grow enough to feed deer and not ration what they like best.
Valid.
What did you say?
I said like if you grow something with the deer, it's like for the deer, maybe they won't eat the stuff that you don't want them to eat. I only said that because I heard that about like bugs. Like if you grow something that like the bugs like rather than, I don't know.
Okay, so maybe I should move Clementine the cow over to the garden.
Oh my goodness.
I'm literally thinking.
Wow, that's funny.
I don't know if it would attract her though. Maybe it's like make them feel like it's safe over there.
It'd be a wild experiment.
For sure, Clementine weighs as much as a cow, I think.
Is he on wheels or what?
No. And it's just my teacher in high school made me touch one of the pot just to make it on school records that belonged to me. And North Star did say, I probably would try it. I have a coffee cup and spoon rest and a bowl from a local shop.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I always say support your local potters. Pot dealers or whatever you want to support your local potters. Alright, let's see. Looks good. I didn't even measure it. 4. We're good.
Oh, Bonzi I said, Gail, this might sound gross, but you can buy predator urine.
Oh my gosh.
Like a mountain lion or a wolf. That actually could probably work.
That sounds legit. Dude, is that expensive? Like, that sounds like it's hard to obtain.
Hunters use it and stuff.
Do you think, is it like a synthetic smell?
Probably, yes.
Yes.
Like I said, deers and wild boars are kept out of gardens and fields here with outer border of planted horseradish.
Oh. Horseradish. Dang.
Ashley said, pot dealers, yes, we support Jess.
That's like such a shirt that you see in pottery places. Support your local pot dealer. It's like a vase.
Bonsai did say, I would love to be able to throw or sculpt my own pots.
Bonsai! It'd be awesome if we could, like, Nick's kind of talked about this before, like provide a service where we send you the clay and then you make the pot and then we send it back to us and we fire it. But the fragility of like greenware is just...
Like I said, the German name for horseradish is Miratisch. Miratisch means sea, and Miratisch means radish.
Sea radish?
Oh, it says, which implies that the radish did come from overseas.
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
I'm not tracking wolves or mountain lions and asking them for a specimen.
I realized that was like such a dumb thing to say once I like said it.
Bonsai did say you can actually buy the real stuff. Oftentimes animals can smell the synthetic.
Oh my gosh.
William in the chat.
William.
So I was lucky enough to walk and observe the Cherry Blossom Festival in April in Tokyo.
Wow.
And Kyoto, Japan.
Dang, what?
And Tidal Basin of Washington, D.C. A great time seeing you.
That's amazing. Did you ever go to the one in Philadelphia?
I mean,
like...
I've seen them. Oh, we're talking about the Japanese.
Yeah, there's like a big Japanese garden with like all the cherry blossoms. I went one time. It's really pretty.
Anisha did say, have to say goodbye for now. It was lovely watching your stream. Thank you.
Oh, thanks for coming in. We're streaming Thursday this week. We're usually Tuesday, Thursday, but we're trying Wednesday, or what is it? Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. So we're here all the time. Hopefully we see you again. Thanks for popping in.
Sasa said, kindergarten child salty chicken / egg question. Egg comes first, of course. That's why we eat eggs for breakfast and chicken for dinner.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of funny.
And Lewis said, is there a good reason people choose to low fire clay instead of high fire?
There's many reasons. Well, one, I would say probably what do you have available to you? A lot of natural clays are low fire. So if you're looking at like a wild clay, it might be a low fire clay. It takes up a lot less electricity. That would be my reasoning for it. We have to fire twice at higher temperatures. So low fire pieces, they take up less energy. They're more porous. So if you're making a planter or something that you would want, like, you know, those traditional terracotta pots, they're unglazed and they're extremely porous for a reason. If you fire clay, or like our clay, to its full temperature, it's not going to have much porosity at all. I'm sure there's lots of other, other reasons that I just cannot think of right now.
Richard said the rooster. The rooster. Everyone forgets the rooster.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously the rooster came first. Dirt.
That's funny. The one chicken and one rooster, of course. So everyone forgets the rooster. That's all I know. Alright, this one's looking good. Didn't check, but we're good. 4 and 4. Perfect. Let's create our attached base plate. So I'm just going to come right down in here. Lots of compression until it's porous on the bottom, just like the inside. Come underneath and pinch that up. Little pinch together. Bring that straight up. Compress the top. We're going to come right inside. More compression to get rid of all that extra water, slurry clay.
Actress had just finished my lunch, a couple of bacon cheeseburgers from Burger King.
Oh my goodness. Burgers sound really good, I'll tell you that. We don't eat fast food a lot, but we are a McDonald's house, so no Burger King.
Oh.
No, no, that was just...
Ernestine said, without the chicken, there would be no egg. Duh, everyone knows that.
Without the egg, there'd be no chicken?
And someone else with a name in Asian writing says, depends on how you ask this question, but perhaps before chicken became chicken, it had to evolve first in order to become what you call a chicken. So it could be complicated, but I don't really study biology.
That's a solid answer. Alright, this is number 4. Alright, that was piece number 5, which is awesome. Let's get these 2 small tabletop planters thrown. Had some cat planters that were ordered, so these guys get cut down. Let's see where they at.
Ty said, I disagree. Adam named all the animals. He had to see the chicken in order for the chicken to get its name. Chicken came first, then egg. Bonsai said egg didn't hatch itself. And Richard said Adam named them, but did not create them.
True.
Finally got a controversial poll.
There we go.
I think it's the last one. We did every other poll I did.
Every single one.
And Mom did say, here comes the rooster.
Here comes the rooster. Yeah. I wish I could sing, guys. Could entertain you with singing.
Got Cat in the chat.
Check in.
So hello everyone. I'm in with horseradish chat. Awesome.
Yum. Alright. This guy's going to be 2.5 inches wide and about 3.5 inches tall, so we can carve it down later.
Jason Moore said eggs came first because dinosaurs used to lay eggs and there were no chickens in sight. Maybe they were just big chickens.
Dang.
Is that horseradish or wasabi?
Horseradish. like wasabi. Not that I don't like spicy, it just like it just doesn't taste good. What do you think of wasabi? I just don't like the flavor.
Mike said definitely team wasabi.
Wow.
I don't like eat sushi, so.
You ever have those like little wasabi peas?
Yeah. I was like a kid. Before I like anything spicy. North Star said, which came second, the chicken or the Chick-fil-A sandwich?
Dang.
I'll love the other stream.
North Star, we do have another stream going on YouTube, and it's way better. Right now you're watching us through our phone, so the audio and the video is pretty poor. But our other stream on our YouTube channel is with really nice cameras. We've got close-up views, microphones, the Swan fam's over there. So if you want a better viewing experience, head over to our YouTube channel and just click on the other stream that's going on, the other live stream. That's for anybody out there watching off the phone. Come over! It's way better!
Sammy said I don't like both things. Dominica said I like both.
Oh wow.
I just said my neighbors had their chickens, I spoiled them. They would come up running to the fence every time they saw me to get their treats, like whatever I had. Hey, we got North Star over here.
Let's go! You did it! Guys, we need more people coming over. Shout out to North Star.
It's not on the baby today, but
What?
we got someone to come over from the virtual stream. Congratulations.
Trophies for you. W's in the chat for North Star. I got a squeaky belt. I can hear it. Can you hear it? It's a WD-40.
Listen, horseradish clears my sinuses and the burn is over quickly.
Jeez.
Mike said wasabi is earthy and the spiciness is more in the back of the mouth. Horseradish is more sweet and umami and the spiciness is more in the nose. Lawrence in the chat?
Lawrence. Alright. This is the first of two of these that we're going to make. They get cut down. They get little tiny like kitty cat ears and whiskers. Kitty cat tabletop planter? Anybody? There we go. Just make sure. Yes, we're good. It's wired off. Nice.
Our star said, what's the biggest piece of pottery you've made?
We did make a 30-pound pot this past year. It's on a video on our channel too. We wanted to break our own personal record. We'll have to break that again this year.
Lawrence said, reporting in from YouTube.
Let's go.
Like I said, here the most wasabi paste is actually horseradish with a bit of wasabi and green food coloring. He said I eaten real wasabi at the restaurant of our Asian neighbors before we moved here.
Oh. Yeah, I have heard that they have that fake wasabi stuff.
horseradish cream to go on crackers.
Mmm.
With a thin slice of red beef for my Japanese friend. They bloody love it.
That actually sounds really good for sure. Alright, we're really squeaking now. Do we have WD-40?
Yeah.
Next trip down.
Richard said I watched you make that 30-pound pot a few days back.
Let's go!
No, trust me, that's impressive considering the bigger it is, the harder it is to keep from collapsing.
Yeah. Definitely doing it like the first time. I know we could have made it like so much bigger. You know what I mean? Could have done so much better.
Oh, snap. As I said, this weekend is time change.
No! What does that mean?
Sunday, March 8th, daylight savings.
It's gonna be darker earlier?
No.
Brighter earlier? I don't like daylight savings. Just leave it.
Or does it say, Nick and Jess, the quality of your voice and volume is fantastic on the tube.
Oh, on the tube? We're on the big screen? Thank you, Lawrence. That's how we watch YouTube too, on our TV. Alright, let's get our attached base plates pulled up. Brush in and a little pinch.
Richard said daylight savings started here a few days ago. He said all out of whack now.
Ugh. What? Wish we didn't have to do all that stuff.
Mike said the bigger the pot, the more clay you want in the walls.
Mm.
The clay doesn't,
True.
clay weight doesn't go up the same with the higher in diameter of the pot, with the height and diameter of the pot.
True.
Got Shruti in the chat.
Hey, Shruti. Are all your exams over? Nice.
Shruti said, you know what? It's my birthday today. I'm about to cut the cake. Glad if I'm accompanied by you, as I am all alone.
Oh, happy birthday. Glad you're here with us.
Shout out to Shruti, happy birthday.
Shrudi's been here for maybe the longest of anybody. Shrudi's been here since the beginning.
Nikki in the vertical said, I used to do that, it was so much fun.
Oh, let's go, Nikki. It is fun. Alright, one more planter like that size.
Hector said, we jump ahead and lose an hour.
Mm.
So
Why did
Hector did my return to 1.
I hate it. If we all just don't do it. It'll be like, doesn't Arizona not do it?
No, most of Arizona does not observe daylight savings time. Remains Mountain Standard Time year round.
See, why can't we be like
Practice was
that?
adopted to avoid longer summer evenings, reducing air conditioning usage and energy consumption. Sudar said hi from India.
Oh, hello. Hello to you, Sudar. From Lakeland, Florida. We're out here in Florida, USA. Definitely let us know where you guys are watching from. It's freaking sick. India? That's all the way up.
I like French Bulldogs. WPB, Florida, West Palm Beach.
Whoa. Very cool. We've yet to go to that side of Florida. We always go to the Gulf.
He said hi from Rosarito, Mexico.
Mexico? Very cool. Got a friend out in Merida, Mexico. Shout out, Rosa.
Dominique said, Shuri, all the best on your birthday. William said, happy birthday.
Birthday love for Shruti in the chat.
Mike said, happy birthday to you, Shuri. Nitro said, happy birthday. Captain said, happy birthday.
Oh, nice.
He said, sad part, I have my exam in a few hours.
Well, that happens. That's understandable. You'll have more birthdays.
Rainy Lover
Rainy.
says, bro, I have ceramics class next year.
Let's go. We're gonna love it.
North Star said, daylight savings really is an inconvenience. If you need to wake up early, just change your alarm.
Yeah.
Neil said, happy birthday. North Star said, happy birthday. And Bonsai.
Nice, guys. Big happy birthday to Shruti. For a little swirly in the center. Not forget the swirly. Perfect. I smash it with my finger, like, great. All fixed. Typical. Nice, all right. We got all of the tabletop planters done.
54 minutes into the throw sesh. Can you get one more piece out of it?
That's good. Yeah, we got the Stein here. Big boy Stein. Let's get this thrown. Tone up. Down.
That's a question for the stream. Favorite type of nuts? Raw, salted, salted slash roasted, honey roasted, etc.
Oh my goodness. Depends on the nut.
Sharon and Cooper subscribe.
Let's go. Thanks, Sharon.
What's your answer?
Probably salted and roasted. Yum. What's your answer?
What kind of nut?
Peanut? I don't know. My favorite nut? I don't have a favorite nut. They're all good. Really like almonds and walnuts.
Honestly, sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond chicks have nuts and mounds don't. I said the rest.
Oh, that's funny. I gotta figure out how big this is supposed to be. I forget like how wide.
Or starts in honey roasted.
Mmm.
I'm definitely going roasted, salted, peanut, but roasted, salted pistachio right behind.
Oh, pistachio is really good. Where am I at here? Alright, 32 ounce, 4 by 6. So let's see, 4 inches wide.
Like I said, Bonzi, are you nuts? Luciana said, oi, from Brazil.
Oi! Obrigado!
True said almonds, roasted, and salted. But the rest, just like salted. I said peanuts baked in a dough and coated with wasabi.
Oh my goodness.
It's expensive, but so yummy. Like I said, battered and fried honey, almonds, pecans, and/or peanuts.
Wow, guys.
We're economists. I don't know how much.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
First said I can go through a big bag of pistachios in an hour or less. Yeah, they're addicting.
They're so good.
I'll go until my thumb starts to callous.
Your lips just feel like they're raw. Like,
I'll eat a whole peanut though.
seen it?
Shell and all. Every once in a while. What is the macadamia nut? I said with chocolate as well.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I know all of them.
Janine said, hi Swan fam, just tuning in.
Let's go, Janine.
Said I like roasted, salted, with pecans, and almonds.
Dang, I want to get some now. We usually keep a bag of, what would you call that? It's like a mixed nut type of deal. Haven't gotten that in a while.
Like I said, pecans, it's always pecans.
Oh my god.
She said, by the way, you know about lotus seeds? I don't know if there's some other name, but I love that roasted in ghee and black pepper too.
Oh, I recently saw that. Remember watching that video? The lotus seeds from stale crackers?
Oh yeah.
Never had them though. Alright, let's see if I can get this to work.
Oh, we did cross the hour mark. I said I eat sunflower seeds, shell and all.
What?
So too much work / reward ratio plus I get extra fiber.
Wow. You do that, Nick? That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I kind of just turn it into a mash, but I usually like spit it out. Just in it for the salt.
Alright.
I would say the best nuts are baked
Mm.
in cookies.
Thin cookies. Wrapped in chocolate. Alright, I'm done with this pot. Let's get a swirl on the bottom. Let's wire it off. Alright, so you're saying we're past an hour?
1 hour and 3 minutes into the throw sesh.
Nice. Alright, we got 1 Stein, 4 4-inch planters, 1 5.5-inch planter, and 3 2.5-inch planters for cats. 9 pieces. Pretty close. I'd like to be at least 10 an hour, but that first one was big. So was that last one. I actually need a 5-minute break or less. Or like a 2-minute break. I'll be right back, guys. doing next? We've got V60s, Butterbells, couple bowls, and hanging planters.
Excellent, said in the chat.
What's that?
Kakin said I love raw Brazil nuts.
Oh, I've never had a Brazil
But those
nut.
trees are rare now, so that's very sad.
Oh, wow. Here you're only allowed to eat like a couple of them though, because they're poison. What's up with that?
Giuseppe said ciao dalla Sardegna Italia.
Ciao! Alright, we got one spoon rest. Let's make that happen.
Warriors said this is really something I would do. Looks so satisfying. I just want to make a coffee mug for myself.
Ooh! You can look to see if there's a ceramics class near you. You can make a coffee mug. It's fun. Alright, cone. Press.
It's so gloomy out, making me sleepy.
No. Sleepy.
The game said Cheerios.
What?
Tree said gotta go to sleep. It's 1 a.m. Barely 3 hours till 4 vision lecture, and at 10 a.m. exam. So we'll come back. We'll be done live till then. Sorry, bye. Enjoy the rest of the stream and day.
Do good out there. Enjoy your day too. Get your sleep. Alright, we're looking for 5 inches on our spoon rest.
Oh, look at the ghost who's in the vertical.
What's up?
So those are my favorite potterists.
What?
And what's the correct word?
Ceramicist or potter? You're in the wrong stream.
Sunset said, guys, it's supposed to be 70 degrees one of these days this week.
Yeah, it's gonna get hot here too. 70 is nice. Enjoy it. Alright, let's see. So this guy, I want to like have a nice undercut. Use our tool here. And this helps us limit trimming. Nice undercut for our spoon rest. And let's get a big swirl going on. Nice. Just like that. Right in the corner here, I'm just going to have a nice finger dipped in the water, rock back and forth starting at the top, pulling it down, create a little lip.
North Star said, from winter straight into summer. Nitro said 36
Seriously?
and foggy in Toledo.
36. It's not nice. Boom.
Soggy nachos in the vertical.
Soggy nachos. What's up?
So it appears today's ceramic offering is obviously a Peruvian lampshade.
What?
I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone said, how are you guys today?
We're good. I'm actually like, now that we're throwing for a little, like an hour or so, I'm feeling kind of slow. But it's nice to relax and be slow and not have to like zoom, 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 zoom all the time.
Probably pick it up a bit though.
I don't wanna. We're doing good.
No caffeine today?
I am drinking coffee, but I've been purchasing decaf, so no caffeine for me.
Kakin said, I miss my garden. At times my partner would come and ask about the grazing bear.
Oh.
Me.
What? That's cute. What is this?
How much is away?
1-8. It's not a bowl. Okay, so this is hanging planter. Let's make them. No. No. I want to make butterballs right now. Make the butterballs.
Like I said, they don't seem like it. Coconuts really are classified as nuts.
What?
Even though they grow on palm trees.
I did not know that. They're not just fruits? I guess they don't have a nut on the inside.
Like I said, yeah, it's actually nuts. Coconuts are botanical nuts. North Star said 53 and foggy in Virginia. Sunset said 42 degrees.
42. 53, 42. I guess it's 78 in the studio here. I don't know, what is it outside?
Got the windows open, so
Yeah?
it's 78, 9 outside.
Nice.
78.
That's good.
William said 77 degrees in Melbourne.
Dang.
Captain said we had loquat fruit.
Oh yeah. We got the quats here, actually.
And Frioja flowers. Frioja. At the same time in the same area in the morning sun.
Ah.
Bottom said clear and sunny, 89 degrees. With gusty winds probably up to 15 miles per hour.
Dang.
We're 1 hour 13 minutes into the throw sesh here.
First fumble of the day. See if we can save it. Gotta get it recentered.
Current humidity is 7%.
Wow.
So yes, 7%. Welcome to the desert. We got fun and games.
We got a humidity level here.
Uh, 65%. 79 degrees. 65% humidity.
Dang.
Katie Aqualis in the chat.
Katie, welcome in. How have you been?
Captain said first mosquito bite today.
Oh no. Yeah. I was gonna say, well, Nick was like repotting all this stuff from bonsai yesterday, and said the mosquitoes were out, inactive.
Like I said, dropping off an RC repair and then head into the hobby store to take advantage of their closing sale.
You just went. You're going back?
Katie Aqualis said, hey again, it's about 70 degrees here in the Gulf Coast.
Oh wow. Very, very nice. Man, this guy's too fat. Try to skinny him up. He's doing a good job.
Dominica said we have 57 Fahrenheit today. Felt like spring already.
Yeah, the first day of spring is like very soon. It's March something. Is it like 14th or something? It really is. Oh man. Come on.
Meteorological spring begins March 1st.
Oh,
With
shoot.
astronomical spring starts March 20th.
What does that mean?
The day of the spring equinox.
Oh, that's what counts. That's the 21st? 20th. That's what I'm gonna say counts. Dang. This one was tough. But we saved it.
Sunset said nice weather for March, and I'm happy because that's my birth month. Usually it would be crappy here.
Ah. Almost your birthday.
We're just doing after the freeze.
I think everything's fine. All the, I haven't heard anything about the oranges. People were concerned about the strawberries here. Because we live close to all the strawberry fields. I think all the farmers knew what to do though.
Anna said sunset, happy birthday. She said March 12th.
Oh, nice.
Said I'll be 27.
Ooh, that's a good age. All right, bottom half of a butter doll. Bro,
What?
this is a smash pot. You see this thing? You see this guy? And this bulgy little bulge? It's like literally, it's like off center, I think. I can't tell, but it looks like it's slipping.
Anna said equinox is when daylight and nighttime. Come on.
I had to. It was like itching, you know what I mean? Sorry.
Mike said SEC, you plan to stream next Monday with a bunch of question marks.
Yes. We're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. But we will be here Thursday this week.
Mike said I'll be 27 this month too.
Whoa! Lots of birthdays. Same age is crazy.
Like I said, in one of my former jobs, pest control, time management was an important part. Just how important is time management in the pottery world / business?
It's very important. Probably one of the most important things, would you say?
Yeah.
Especially these pieces, they dry out or they're wet. They need to get trimmed, they need to get fired, all within a certain amount of time.
The strawberry is the worst possible name for a fruit, especially one so delicious.
What? Alright, we're here again.
Mike said, OMG, next Monday is my 27th birthday.
Next Monday? What are you guys doing to celebrate? Alright, I'm gonna smash this guy. Now I'm gonna need a rating. 1 out of 10 from everybody in the audience. Are we ready?
Yeah, but if you just smash your hand so loud on the wheel, then it doesn't, you don't
I'm gonna
get
do
any
my
effort.
best here, okay? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. gonna give that one like a 0.
Josh Wagner said, can you make bongs?
We could. If anybody wants us to make anything we don't have on the website, send us an email, swancityceramics@gmail.com. We do make pipes. This is our pipe that we make. It's our Uzi beaker pipe. And it looks like a nice beaker. This is our display pipe, so it's got kind of a defect. All the pieces we keep in the studio have little defects. But we hand paint the colors on it. It's a nice little bowl, little carb, little Uzi drippy. Dang, man.
Kakin said 27 is good unless you're a rock star.
What does that mean? Oh, I have a 27 club. Dang. Dang. Man, can't believe I smushed that one. Alright, fresh water. That's what we're doing.
Oh man, the audio went out.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Look good?
A little more that way. Yeah, that was good. Well, what an awful smash pot.
Sunset said, you're older than me by 3 days. Mine is that Thursday. Mike's on Monday and Sunset's on Thursday.
What? Alright, what are the birthday plans? Tell us.
Mike did say, 2 broke to celebrate.
You can still go on a walk or have like a nice date together.
Sunset said, gonna make myself a cake for my birthday.
Oh, that's nice. Well, fair enough. What kind of cake? What are your guys' favorite cakes? I think carrot cake is my favorite cake. Or just chocolate. Ice cream cake, actually.
Sunset did say 8.5 out of 10.
What? For the smash? You liked it?
Really?
Wow. I thought it was a pretty sad smash. I'm giving it a 1.
North Star said chocolate is also a fruit.
True. Chocolate is a fruit. The chocolate berry. They just call it the cacao plant.
Sunset said chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. Alright.
Mike said, I'm working and lerping my blanket once to get knitted.
Oh. Enjoy.
Maybe, I don't know, I will see what we do. Got it back again?
Really? Alright, let's see what we can do. The reclaim is so soft. Hopefully I can get these butter bells created.
Hopefully I can get these butter bells created. I don't know what to say.
Oh. We're gonna get them done. Got low energy today, I guess.
Honestly, chocolate's made from the seed. The fruit is actually edible and slightly sweet and pleasant.
I didn't know the fruit was edible too. stuff up here. Sorry.
Yeah, other streams like
Glitching.
on this to produce cocoa powder. The seed has to go through many processes.
Mm-hmm.
I just said my wife's rhubarb should be starting to come up soon. She usually gets huge plants growing. She gets lots of it over the summer and makes all kinds of stuff from it.
Oh, wow. I had an aunt that used to make rhubarb pie, but I don't remember having it. I don't know what it tastes like. You ever have rhubarb? Rhubarb?
Yeah. I can say I adore rhubarb. My dad used to grow it.
Wow.
Sunset said if it's good, I'll show pictures.
Yes. You should anyway.
Pottery dude in the vertical stream.
Oh, what's up, man? Good to see you again.
Said, did the mug size work out? I helped you with the math on to make a mug.
Oh, actually, I think that was the soup mug. It's getting glazed. It's downstairs, so we'll find out when it's totally done. All right, we did do it. We got one non-failed butter bell bottom.
Something said, even if it's bad, Jess?
It won't be bad, but you should post a picture no matter what. All right. There we go. Yes. All right, Butterbell topper coming up. I need a measurement with our calibers, actually. Let's get that. We just need the opening here so we can create the wall. That'll fit inside our bell. Got it. Right in the middle. All right, nice. Press up, back down. Just push a little bit here, off to the side. Straight down in the middle.
Mike said, he said strawberry is not a good name for it. In German, its name is Erdbeer. I'm not sure how to say it. Which means earthberry.
Earthberry? That's cute. I like that.
I think the strawberries are pretty rare in that the seeds are on the outside.
Yeah, what else does that? Can't think of anything else, any other fruit that does that. Or raspberries? Raspberries have seeds on the outside?
Not sure. Holistic honeybee in the vertical.
Oh, hi, honeybee.
They just stopped in to say hi.
Hi.
It says, botanically, a strawberry is not a true berry, but rather an aggregate accessory fruit.
What the heck?
True berries develop from a single flower with one ovary. Strawberries develop from a flower with multiple ovaries.
I didn't know. They were called ovaries. I don't know anything about the fruit world, I guess.
So the plant is a member of the rose family.
It's a rose, not a berry?
classified as an accessory fruit.
An accessory fruit.
Accessory.
Oh, accessory.
Maybe it's the same word.
I don't know. Dang, what the heck?
Janine said it's an angel food cake.
Oh, yeah.
Light, fluffy, tangy, spongy cake. Good with strawberries and cream.
Light, fluffy cake. I've had some fluffy cakes. I don't know if they're angel food cakes, though. Sounds yummy. Alright, this is the butter vessel. Pop these together.
Holistic Lemons said, oh, that's what I was going to say. They are aggregates.
What?
Strawberry, raspberry, and blackberries.
What the heck? What is this world?
Sunset said, you all are making me hungry.
Yeah, we can't start food yet. There's no way. Need at least, what time is it? I mean, at least 15 more minutes. Alright, let's see if we can get, yes, we need more butter bells. We still have 3 sets, but I just ruined that one, so I guess we'll see if I can find another pound of clay somewhere. Coming up. Press down. Kind of felt weird, but I do that again.
Sorry, fell asleep again. What I missed?
Oh.
Slapped the clay down for a Stein and I nodded off.
Oh my goodness. We made our Stein, and we're on butter bells now. Some compression. Smaller wall back in. Over there. Okay.
Sounds like a little guy's belly.
Seriously.
Oh, that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Richard said, well, okay. I said the seeds are actually nuts that grow on the accessory fruit.
What are we talking about now?
The fruit is for the animals to eat, and the seeds, or nuts, are distributed through the back end of the animal, and it grows in other places.
How are they nuts? Are all nuts seeds? I think so.
Vonda said, botanically, berries contain their seeds inside the fruit. This includes avocados, gourds, melons, cucumbers, pumpkins, grapes, pomegranates. Simon said, guys, did I tell you I want another cat?
No, I thought you had like 2. Huh?
That I need one.
We want another cat too. Maybe sometime this year.
What do you think, little guy? Gonna share your dinner?
It's getting to be a big boy, huh?
Getting a big belly, huh?
Big builder, man. If you guys are in the mobile stream, you're missing out on seeing our little guy, our kitty cat's belly. Gotta come over to the horizontal stream quick. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Is he biting you?
Someone said he's a chunky kitty.
Oh my gosh. Show the picture of how little he used to be.
It's on my phone.
Oh no. On my phone?
It's not on your phone.
Well, it's on Instagram, right? Oh, no. Alright, let's go swirl. Nice. Swirl the bottom. Let's measure the opening. Slightly smaller, just about the same size. And we'll wire them off. Boom.
Sunset said, how old is the little guy? He's not so little anymore.
Oh, how old is he?
He'll be 10 on Memorial Day.
What's
I
that?
think it's like in May.
10? Oh my gosh.
Baba said, Nick, advice for singles. Never date a tennis player.
Who said that?
Bonsai.
That's fine.
He said, love means nothing to them.
Oh wow, that's hysterical. Dang. Alright, we're making the interior.
Sunset said, oh wow, I thought he was younger.
He's so handsome. He's got that little baby face.
Getting old. He's getting kind of grumpy too.
Grumpy old man vibes.
This is sun-dried tomato and basil tuna powder. 15 grams of protein, 2 carbs, 1 fat, and delicious.
Oh wow, that does sound good. I like tuna fish. I like chicken salad too.
Sunset said he's a grandpa.
Grumpy grandpa.
Luke said, LOL says, angel food cake is a thick sponge having no butter, yolks, no fat.
Really?
He said, it's a boring cake of compressed air and gastrointestinal distress.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I've had it before, but I'm not sure.
Sunset said he's a grandpa. Yeah, that kind of talking about you. Aren't you even care, Craigie?
He doesn't even care.
Why don't you show him the teethers?
Teefers. so squeaky.
What part of it?
I think it's the belt part, but...
This said his dog was 13.
13?
Said, I bought my cat spray catnip and she goes crazy.
Oh, little guy does not like that stuff. He likes like regular catnip. We got him catnip bubbles. Not a fan. Oh no.
I'm gonna say do have bar soap. Bar soap helps with the squeakiness.
Oh, we don't. Do we?
Said if it's the belt squeaking, rub that on it. But it sounds like a wheel to me. Titus, it sounds like you have a bird chatting with you while you're throwing.
Told you guys. It does kind of sound like a foot wheel. Let's finish this piece and thank God Nick just tried to get that WD-40. Let's get this piece done quick. Alright. Thank you.
Kakin said, so what about Brazil nuts? They got hard shells within hard shells.
Whoa. Nutception.
Kakin said, what about cashews? They are weirdos.
What? Cashews are good?
Wisdom Whisper in the vertical said, do you sell your pieces?
Wisdom. We do. It's on our website, swancityceramics.com. Everything's made to order. You choose what you want, what size, what glaze color, and we'll make it for you. Let us know if you have any questions. Everything we're making right now are orders, so they're already destined for a home, the glaze color and everything. Alright, swirly.
North Star said, what's the most expensive or rare glaze?
Probably like the gold luster that people use. You see it a lot in like accents. It requires like another firing, so we have to turn these raw pieces into bisque ware pieces, which is one firing, so they're porous enough to absorb the glaze that we dip them in, and then we fire them again so the glaze solidifies. And then if you wanted to add, it's called an overglaze or a luster. The luster is another firing, a third firing. And we have one piece of the house that has some gold on it, but don't really use gold luster that much. It's actually like made with gold, so it's very expensive. It comes in a teeny tiny jar like this big, and this teeny tiny jar is probably like 40 or 50 bucks, depending on the quality. You can get like different grades of it too. And you see a lot of the times pieces maybe have like a rim or like a star or something on the outside of a mug. It's not food safe, so you can't like use it everywhere. I'd say that's probably the most expensive, or I don't know if rare would be a word, but.
Bonzo said, is there an opaque white glaze?
Yeah, definitely. So you can take, pretty much if we wanted to make our clear white, you just need one material added to it. It's an opacifier. We use Zirco packs, I'm pretty sure it's called. You can also use tin, I think is the other one. And you just add that to the clear and then it becomes white. So we can make white glaze. We just don't use white glaze because I think like the clear, I don't know, I like the color of the clay. The clear on the clay is white, but it's not stark white.
Is that the new clay?
Huh?
Is that the new or the old clay?
I think the new clay. Pretty sure. It's also like full of dirt because of my sponge. Maybe
That's
not.
definitely
The old clay. Can you see the white on the inside of my mug here? It's like clear, but it looks white. But obviously, like if it was white, it would be stark white, like the back of the board. But all right. Ah! WD-40, right? That's what we're doing. Start with the belt, and if I need to take apart the wheel, let's take apart the wheel.
Brandon Garcia said, you're in Louisville?
We are in Lakeland, Florida.
Hamza said, hi, how's your day? I just want to say, I love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
And by the way, did you make that cup? Because it's pretty.
Yes, we did. Sorry, y'all. Let's see if this works. I guess we'll find out.
Tiny did say, I love the smell of WD-40.
It does smell good. I agree with Tiny. Alright, I need 1 pound stat. Let's see.
Hunter said, can you make a bowl?
We can. We're actually going to make some bowls in a little bit.
Rhonda said, if you ended up with a batch of moldy clay, is it completely unusable, as in how does it affect the quality?
A batch of moldy clay?
Yeah.
A lot of people say that moldy clay is better because it increases the plasticity. I mean, clay is organic and it's gonna eventually get moldy no matter what, unless you just use it quick enough. But a lot of people do say they prefer moldy clay. Like our reclaim, when it's super, super gray, that's the mold that you're seeing. And it helps with the elasticity properties, which is cool. But sometimes we pull a bag right out of the box and it's got some mold on it. And it's not bad for you at all. But there are some people out there that are allergic to different molds, so I guess Nick and I are both lucky we're not allergic to it. But same with clay. Like people say, oh, you know, I was allergic to the clay, I couldn't do class. It just depends on you.
Minton Locust in the chat.
What's up?
Says, hello, hello, what's in the making?
Hey, We are making the topper to a butterbell right now. And then somebody just talked about, who said bowls? We'll make a bowl next.
Bree and Eddie in the chat. Greetings from San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, let's go. Welcome in. Greetings to you out there from Lakeland, Florida.
That said, you can make bowls, but can you make bowls?
What? Oh, bowls. What the heck? I guess you could sculpt one if you really wanted to. I don't think we're gonna do that though.
Hunter said, what's the hardest thing you've ever made?
I don't know. The 30-pound pot that we made was pretty hard. So sometimes it's just like when you're creating a new piece, getting all the aspects correct is the hardest part. Like we made those 2 pieces for January and February and already want to remake them because, well, the first one, the glaze melted too much, so we have to remake the ramen bowl. And the soup mug, it's like as it keeps going through the firing, it's just getting smaller and you realize that the handle's not where you want it to be. Just want to remake it already.
Mintonoka said, what's the biggest project you've ever worked on?
The biggest project would be probably we made like over, it was like 120 juicers for the Florida State Senate. Citrus juicers. And then we just wrapped up 104 flower pots, tabletop planters for Frond Plant Shop in Austin, Texas. Shout out to y'all Texas fam. If you're near Austin, Texas, they literally just got their order today of 104 planters ready for y'all. Go in and ask them about it. They put up a photo on their Instagram too.
William said, use lithium, grease the shaft area, or normal maintenance/cleaning underneath may need a new belt, according to AI.
It's all good. The WD-40 seemed to work, right? Definitely needs to, like, be lubricated sometimes. It's happened before.
Hackett said, mold, always believe in your lungs.
Yeah, you don't want to breathe it in. Same with any of the clay dust.
Got Leah back in the chat.
Lee.
We're just about 23 minutes away from halftime.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, we need way more pieces before halftime. Alright, I want to make that bowl. We were talking about bowls. Let's make these bowls. We've got 2 bowls, a 5-inch and a 6-inch. And we've got, I think, 2 whisk holders. I don't know if we'll do the whisk holders, but let's do our 5-inch bowl first.
Orson said, an idea for a piece, a chalice with a purple glaze with silver glitter look real amethyst, small pieces embedded around the base and top.
Oh my gosh. That sounds wild.
Wanda said Austin is only 7.5 hours away.
7.5? That's a bit far, huh?
Jimmy said, do you make anything that would work as a honey pot? If not, that would be a new item. Like a honey pot and spoon.
How do you feel about honey pots? Because it's like, I feel like do people even use honey pots? Because when you get honey, it's like already in a glass jar typically. Or in a jar. Is that something that you use? It is definitely a good idea.
Tony said he's about 3.5 hours away.
still pretty far.
Awesome.
Wow.
North Star can say 4 diamonds, LOL.
Diamonds, yo. Yeah, if we could put diamonds around the bottom of our cups, that'd be freaking awesome. We've made goblets in the past. I wouldn't say it was a chalice, but I like that. I like the concept of goblets.
Jane said I buy bulk honey from a beekeeper, so I need to put it in something small.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, we're doing one new product every month. So it's March now. We still think we're doing garlic grater?
Yeah.
We need to like solidify the stamp. Have you thought about the design?
Not really.
We're still squeaking, huh?
Clean down.
Dang, dude.
People are gonna realize there's a hamster in there turning that thing. We haven't fed him.
Oh my gosh. Alright, this bowl needs to be 5 inches wide, so let's get our measurement again. Be nice if I could see the markings past the clay. Alright, a little bit wider. Round out the belly, come all the way up to the top, nice and slow.
You just said I knew it.
Huh?
Hashtag free the hamster.
Oh my gosh.
We got 700 votes on the poll.
Alright, alright.
What came first, chicken or egg? What do you think the results are?
I think it's... Dang, I don't know. What do I think the results are? I think it's 50-50.
Final answer?
It's a guess in the wind. Yeah, I have no idea.
706 people voted. 61% said chicken.
Wow.
39% are going egg.
Dang, dude. I was like gonna say either 60-30, 70, I mean 70-30, 60-40, but man.
Tanya said you have a squeak, squeak, squeaker, squeaking, squeaky, squeaks. He said feed the hamster.
Yeah.
Miri in the chat
Miri.
said I think your wheel needs new bearings.
Oh my goodness, dude. What do I do right now?
Bonda said, Janine and I have been studying beekeeping for a few years now. Trying to capture a hive. Trying to build in a bad place here on the rail yard.
That would be cool. Man. Janine, what kind of honey vessel do you use right now for your honey pot? Do you have a ceramic one?
Kakin said, I'm just about to glaze my things, including a fake geode pestle and mortar
Ooh,
with clay chunks stuck on the outside.
nice. I've seen that kind of style before. That's really cool. That takes a lot of work.
William did say WD-40 is not a long-term solution according to AI.
Yeah. Definitely should be cleaned more frequently, I'll tell you that. But we got what we got right now. I don't know if we have any left, dude.
Gary said, hello all, just got here, what's up?
I think it's work. It's like clogged. Here.
You're gonna need a smaller can of WD-40 for this can.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I think it's...
Just like clogged up, huh? Can you pop the white cap off and soak it in like some water maybe?
I think it's cooked.
There's stuff in it, no? It's just empty? Well, hamster lives another day. What's up, Muri? Always good to see ya. Alright, let's put our chamois back. Let's do a couple more pieces before our halftime. Let's definitely get this bowl done. We got a 6-inch bowl here. Let's wake it up a little bit. Smash it around.
There's no other can, right?
Nah.
Alright, well, Gil said use olive oil or any other kind of oil of temporary.
Oh, we can do that. Maybe we'll get some for during the halftime. Thank you, Gail. Just so you guys aren't bombarded with our squeaky hamster wheel.
I blazed my greater hog tests today.
Greater hog tests. Explain that.
They said, right now I scoop the honey into a glass jar. My husband likes to keep the pail on the counter a little. I think a nice little jar the size of a large mug would be nice to have on the kitchen table.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
It's Leah sending over Swan Fam ideas. Let's go, Leah.
Gary said I'm doing great today. Happy to be on the wheel.
Yay! What's on the docket today, Mir?
Captain said I'm not confident the grading will work too well, but I will have results by Monday.
For like a garlic grater? How many different styles did you do? Or you're doing tests? Love to hear your results when you get them, for sure. you'd like to share your knowledge.
Making mugs today, then doing some lazy.
Nice.
Leah is saying, well, I have found a new method to closing up my hats. So that's been cool, and I made Serenity one with 2 poofs along.
What? Pinktail poofs?
She said she loves it.
Oh, that's cute.
Alright, we are 10 minutes away.
Oh my gosh. Alright. 6 inches.
Like I said, I have everything I need to start farming honey, except for the bees and a hot box.
Oh wow.
And then I'll laugh and emoji.
Yeah, I guess that's like all you really need, huh? The hive box and the bees. Should it really do it? You have one of those suits. Knowledge, I guess. All right, we did it. Let's wire it off.
She said, I'll send a pic. I was skeptical about it, but she asked for it. And it's too cute, I must admit.
That's awesome. All right. What's next? Hanging planters, mugs. Let's go. Mugs.
Like I said, when I tried to capture the last hive, I only got stung once. In the ear.
Oh my gosh.
Scooping live bees with your bare hands is an experience unlike any other.
Bonsai, what the heck?
Bernard said bonjour,
Oh, bonjour. Merci.
allo morning, buena dia, and buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Alright. 7 minutes. Maybe we can get 2 mugs. Let's see. I went with mugs because Muri's making mugs too, so we can all make mugs together. Nice compressed base.
He said it's mesmerizing. It's not exhilarating, it's not scary, it's kind of peaceful and a wonder.
Scooping the bees with your bare hands. Queen.
Mauricio said, hello, greetings from Cartagena, Colombia.
Whoa. Hello, see you out there in Colombia. All the way from us in Florida. Definitely let us know where you're watching from. That's wild, guys. Alright, nice. Solidify our bevel at the bottom, bring that up a little bit. Start forming the shape that we want. This is our curvy tall mug, so we're almost there. This needs to be a little nicer than that. A little wider in the middle. Up. Soft curve at the top. That's nice. I like him. Maybe we get one more. What do you guys think? Nice soft lip. One more look. Looks really nice to me. What do you guys think? Alright. Put a spiral on the bottom. And we'll wire them off. As I said, I found the queen. She's home in my castle right now. Oh. Try to get one more time. That. And down. Pound and a half. Make sure we actually got a pound and a half here. Yeah, the right ball. Round out the bottom. Nice smash. Tiny said, Bonsai, you're a madman. And Bonsai said, Tiny, after watching probably a couple hundred hours of YouTube videos, I learned not to be nervous because they can read your tension pheromones. Yeah, we've watched a lot of the videos as well. Janine said, I would love to have my own honey. We go through so much honey in a year. My husband exchanged his Coca-Cola habit for coffee and honey. Definitely better than Coca-Cola. Yeah. What do you think about the honey jar? We're gonna need 12 new products. So I know we have a few that we really want to make. But one for every month. I'd want to get like one of those little tiny honeycomb, the wooden, what are they called? It's a little wooden comb that goes on the side. And sell them all together. Alright, this compression. And he said, how do they do that, Bonsai? Concentrate. Nice. bring this up a little more. I can feel there's still more clay that can be used, so I want to use all the clay. There we go. That's better. Alright, a little wider in the belly, a little higher on that top curve. Bring it in. Nice. That's perfect. Richard said, I have my own hive. Best honey is from your local area wherever you live. Definitely agree with that. Oh my goodness, Janine said we got 130 pounds of honey in October. We're down to our last pail, 20 pounds left. Husband claims he never gets sick because of his honey. Yeah, that's true. It definitely helps your immune system to consume local honey, right? From the flowers that are in your area. The Pottery Corner, what's up? Welcome in.
All right, it is 4 o'clock.
You know what that means, guys. Halftime!
We are 3 hours into the stream, and it is time for halftime. I'm going to end the poll here. Final results. We had 797 random people vote on the poll in the vertical stream on YouTube. 797 votes. The question was, what came first, chicken or egg? 62%.
62.
Out of 797 people said chicken. 38% went with egg. All right, let's end the poll. I'm going to shut down the stream over there.
Let's go.
Guys, if you're watching this stream, we're ending this stream, but we're still streaming on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
If you want to watch the rest of the stream, go to our